fellow felines, this is KittyCatPWYarn here, and welcome to another build video. In this video, I am renovating the Movers and Shakers gym, the gym that comes with the Sims 4 base game in Willow Creek. And this is actually a big, giant group collab for that YouTube, or for that Facebook group that I am a part of. Sim streamers and YouTubers, come join us if you are a content creator. We would love to have you, and we have group collabs twice a month. And we alternate between build and cast collabs, so come join us. We would love to have you. And this was part of it. So this was our 4th build collab, I believe. And basically the rules for this collab, we had to take this gym and turn it into a completely different kind of lot. And the only rule really was that we couldn't change any of the exterior walls, like we couldn't add or delete them, but everything else we could change, and I pretty much changed anything that I possibly could about it. So I ended up actually changing this into a cafe, and the top floor has like a little cozy seating area with like lots of bookcases, and it's actually a really cute place. I really like how it turned out, and I kind of tried to keep the style that it was, because originally it's kind of like half of it's modern, half of it's more traditional, and that's kind of what I did. So you'll see here, one half, like the brick half of the building, is kind of more traditional and has like older style windows and stuff like that, and then the other half with the white siding actually ends up having like super big modern windows and stuff like that. And you'll see the interior as it comes along keeps with that style. Like some of the tables we have for the cafe, some of them have like pretty like super modern chairs, and then a lot of them have those like old traditional wooden chairs, like the ones that come with cats and dogs, that come in like the wood swatches in the mint color. So those are the chairs I used, and then I used some modern ones like I said. And I really enjoy how this turned out, and I hope you guys do as well. And if any of you actually want to download this build to put it into your game, it definitely is on the gallery under the hashtag KittyCatPWY, hashtag SSYBuildCollab4, which is the tag we used for our build collabs, Sim streamers, YouTubers, build collab number 4. And we use that hashtag with all of our collabs. So like if you wanted to see our first build collab, you would type in SSYBuildCollab1, so on and so forth. But unfortunately, all of my builds are randomly being marked as having custom content when you put them in the gallery. I assure you, I don't use any custom content. You guys will see that I don't. But if you want it that badly in your game, and if you trust me, you can download it. Just make sure you hit the allow custom content button, and then all will be fine. You can have it in your game. Everything will be all set. Also, I'm definitely not going to lie to you guys. I had kind of an issue figuring out the color palette for the outside. Actually, I knew I wanted to use these big windows from Laundry Day, and obviously I wanted to use the big modern windows that we got with base game, but I had no idea what to do because we had the white fence that I ended up keeping in the back. Actually, I think I might have changed the color. No, actually it was this brown, and I actually ended up keeping that. So I somehow needed to incorporate like the wood tones, the blacks and the white, and it actually ended up turning out pretty well. And I didn't want all of the stuff on the modern side to be white because of the white siding. I didn't want it to blend in too much. I wanted some contrast, and I think I ended up with that pretty nicely. One other thing I'm not completely happy with this build is the counters that are downstairs with the like little barista station. I wanted something more, I don't know, I just don't like the colors I ended up using, but I feel as though I didn't really have a choice because the two like barista counters, or whatever they're technically called, we don't have that many options on either of them in my opinion, and I don't really like any of them. So I figured the black and white one was kind of my best bet at this point. kind of as sad as that is, that was my best option. And that's what I ended up going for. Like, I think it looks okay, but it's definitely not my favorite. And also, when I mentioned changing the exterior color palette, I don't do a whole lot. All I do is change all of the modern windows indoors to the brown swatch that we have for those. And those chandeliers that are right up front, I really like how those look, especially from the outside. Wow, okay, so that kind of sidetracked me a lot. I had to go do something, and people are being kind of stupid, but it's okay. Yeah, so now I'm just working on the bathrooms. They're really basic, just like cubicles, and then I end up like putting toilet paper in the cubicles, and I put 2 sinks in, and then the like little soap kind of dispensers from Get to Work, and the paper towel ones, and then I put a trash can in as well. And I want to say I like put up a painting or something in here too, but I honestly can't remember, and I just did this yesterday, so that's kind of sad. And I used the same counters that I used for like the barista station or whatever, because I felt like that was the best fit, and I feel like it makes a lot of sense. So that's what I did, and it like brings it all together and stuff. So that was the point there. And yeah, so now I think I'm just gonna start rambling about my life, because that's what I do best. Actually, one more thing before I start rambling about like just life in general and things that don't have to do with the build. At the end, I do have a few before screenshots, but I mostly have after screenshots. I have 2 floor plan screenshots before, and then for the after screenshots, I have like everything, except I don't think I got the bathrooms, but I feel like they're very basic. So if you want screenshots of those, I apologize. Just go download it in your game, and then you can take your own screenshots. Humble promo? I guess. I guess that's promo. I don't know what you would technically call it. But yeah, there's that. And I don't know what I move on to next, so I guess it's time for Jen to ramble. So today is actually my dog's birthday. Yesterday when you're seeing this, but today for me is my dog's birthday. His name is Gucci. He is a Saint Bernard, and I love him to death. He turned 1 today, and he is the goodest boy in the world. He's actually my mom's boyfriend's dog, but he's one of our own now, and we actually have another dog too named Venus, but it's not her birthday, so I'm not going to talk about her. But today we like had to run some errands. We like went to the bank and stuff like that, and we took them with us. We went out we got stuff for lunch first, and we ate lunch here. Gave them turkey and spoiled them like we normally do. And then we took them out with us because we were going to go get ice cream, and we got them ice cream and stuff. But we went to the bank first, and then they each got a treat there, and then we went to the pet store like a few towns over just to grab them a toy, and we ended up getting it's not a Kong, but it's very similar to one of the Kongs. It's just like a ball that has like, it's hollow, not super hollowed out in the middle, but it has space in the middle for like treats and stuff. So that's what we ended up getting them there, and they got a few treats from them as well, because obviously you're gonna go into a pet store, you're gonna get treats. But like we didn't buy them, they were treats that the pet store just has out. And we also got to see another doggo that was in the pet store, so that made me very happy. And the dogs just enjoyed the ride in general, and it was really cool. And then they had ice cream, which they really enjoyed, but Gucci was being like really picky about it, and wouldn't eat the ice cream like out of the little dish thing. Like it was one of the little plastic cup things. And he wouldn't, like, he would eat out of, he started eating out of that, but once it got too far, he, I mean, like, he didn't make him, but, like, he wouldn't eat it unless my mom's boyfriend got a spoon and fed it to him that way, instead of just taking it out of the thing, which I thought was super entertaining. And, yeah, but yeah, I don't know what else to say about that, but it was a good day. And then we went to Sweet Frog, and that was good. I ended up getting like a berry and chocolate kind of thing. I got vanilla ice cream, a little bit of strawberry ice cream, and then I put strawberries on it, and they had like this raspberry sauce, which is just like raspberry juice, from what I could tell. And I drizzled some of that over it. I put chocolate chips and peanuts in it, and then like one thing of hot fudge, and it was just perfect, and I was so happy. I was in heaven. I know that's a really random thing to talk about, like what I got at Sweet Frog today, but also I'm like dead tired. I'm not even joking. Just like I can hardly keep my eyes open today, and I have to go drive and do something later, so that will be fun. And I'm honestly not excited for the drive, but you gotta do what you gotta do, I guess. So yeah. And also, on the job front, I actually ended up getting walked out of my other job. If you guys don't know what getting walked out means, basically, I don't know, I guess like what happened is I told them that I was getting another job, like I was giving them my 2 weeks, and they were like, no, you're done. So that's what happened with that one. But I'm starting my new job hopefully like next week. I'm finishing up paperwork with my supervisor tomorrow, so I'm excited to get that done. And then as soon as that's done, I should be able to like get in the system and in theory start very soon. I'll probably start next week because like I feel like I need to get set up with clients and stuff, but yeah, I'm pretty excited about that. And what I'm doing right here, right beside the outside door, is like a little coat rack. I don't know what my motive was for that, but I just thought it looked cute. And I know of like a few restaurants and stuff around here that have that. And I imagine this is like for locals, so like everyone knows everybody, and like they know the owners, and people have their regulars and stuff. And that was just kind of my thoughts behind it. So yeah. And also, side note, if you hear purring or meowing like you just did, or like a little jingle jangle of a bell ringing, that is my cat. She's been very clingy lately, and she wanted to be petted. Or not necessarily wanted to be, but she wouldn't stop meowing. And now I have her in my lap petting her while I'm doing this commentary, which I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty calming, I guess, which is nice. I feel like that guy in that movie just like that turns around and just has a cat in his lap, the guy from The Godfather. Yeah, that's how I feel right now, but it's pretty relaxing, and she's my girl, so I'm pretty happy with it. And now we're just working on like the upstairs like cozy seating area, and I go with like a green kind of color scheme. I don't know why. I guess because I chose the like corner seating couches based on like I wanted them to match the bookcases I used. And the only like corner seats I found with white wood that I liked had the green pillows, and this was like the only green that like seating other than those ones that had like the same color. So that's the explanation for that. And I also love those couches, as most of you may know at this point if you watch my builds. But that's what happened there. And we're just adding like lots of like random stuff around. I end up putting like cat and dog statues here too, just to add something, I guess. And I really wanted to put those little pillows from toddler stuff, but they just didn't work, and I couldn't find like a good colorway or anything, so it's kind of upsetting. But yeah, and I think my cat's done snuggling with me, which is perfectly fine. We'll just see if she ends up playing with my hair, because she tends to do that. My computer's like right beside my bed, so sometimes I'll like flip my hair up so I'm not like pulling it when I'm sitting in my computer chair, and it'll end up on the bed and end up getting played with by her. But we'll see if that happens, and I guess she wants to talk to you guys a little more, but that's okay. And I actually really like the lights I ended up putting downstairs. I like hardly ever use those just because I don't use taller wall heights typically, so I was really excited I got to use those. And I carried the couches from upstairs downstairs into this little like entry like seating area, and I figured, I don't know, like that's just a cozy little area downstairs to kind of work with. And I did put a few tables outside, not many though, I think I have like 2 or 3, but yeah, I don't even remember honestly, but I don't have many outside, there are a few. And I also end up putting like 2 or 3 easels around the place as well, because I figured, I mean honestly I don't know what I figured, but I just liked putting them there and I thought they worked, so that's my logic. And I added some benches and like a little water fountain, waterfall thing, and I definitely wanted to use this sundial that I found when I was just looking for stuff. So I actually ended up merging it with one of the water fountain things, and I think it looks pretty cool. Like, it's not my favorite thing, it looks a little weird, but I think it looks pretty good, and I'm happy with it. And I also add some benches out here. I really like this bench, but I can never find the right place to use it, and I thought this lot was like perfect for it. So I was really pleased, but we should be coming pretty close to the end of the video. And like I said, I have 2 screenshots of it before. They're just, what are they called? They're just overhead layout shots. And then the rest of the screenshots after are all shots of the after. And I have 2 overhead shots and then like the rest in regular cameraman mode shots. So yeah. I do hope you guys enjoy this video, but I am going to get going right now. So I hope you guys are having a perfect afternoon, evening, or whatever, wherever you are in your neck of the world. And be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to become popular because I post new videos all the time. And I will see you all in the next video. Bye! P.S. I just want to say I'm sorry for all the jump cuts in the audio. Things were a little crazy at my house, so I apologize. But the audio's done, so yay!